Hello friends, myself Seema Benade, Assistant Professor DRK College of Commerce, Kolhapur. I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see very important topic, that is stress management. First question arises, what is stress? So stress is nothing but any circumstances which affect or which threatens the person's psychological and physical functioning or behavior. That situation is called stress. Now we can see the stress is very common. We can see the stress everywhere, everyone's life. Now stress has become an unavoidable part of our routine life. In everybody's life, stress is there, or everyone's routine life is occupied by the stress. The only thing is that majority of the people are not aware about that they are suffering from the stress. If we take the example of the school going children, they are also having the stress. College going students, they are having also the stress. Housewives, they also have the stress. Businessmen, businesswomen, managers, everyone who is there, he is suffering from the stress, or stress is there in their life. Stress is the situation which threatens the person's psychological and physical behavior and functioning. So obviously it affects on its productivity. Stress means different things for different person. The situations which arises that may be stressful for one person, that may not be stressful for another person. So stress is different from person to person. So as soon as a person come into the stressful situation, his body start reacting to the stress. He adopt flight or fight approach, flight and fight approach. So in his body he can find out various types of actions. His heartbeats increases, his breathing speed increases, he starts sweating. So this type of physical symptoms can be found in the stressful situation. So he adopts flight approach or fight approach. So it is very important to understand whether the person is suffering from the stress. So for that we need to study what are the different symptoms of the stress. The person who is under stress, he may face some types of emotional symptoms, like he may feel frustrated, his mood every time changes, that we call as a mood swings. He may feel overwhelmed, then he may feel very difficulty in the relaxing, then he may feel very bad about himself, his self-esteem at very low level, then he may feel very lonely or worthlessness, depressed. He start avoiding the other person, he start avoiding his relatives, his friends, his neighbors, he stay alone. That is different symptoms, that are the different symptoms of emotional stress. Then the person who is under the stressful situation, he may also find some physical symptoms also, like high blood pressure, headache, a problem of constipation, muscle pains, muscle tense, chest pain, rapid heartbeats, then frequent colds or infections, then nervousness and shaking, sweaty hands and feet, then dry mouth. These are the physical symptoms of the stress. The person under the stressful situation, he may have some cognitive symptoms also. So cognitive symptoms, like he always worrying about the things, constant worrying about the things. Then he may always have the thought of racing or racing thoughts, or forgetfulness is a big symptom in the person who is under the stress. Then inability to focus, he may feel the problem of like poor judgment. Then his nature is like a pessimistic nature, he always see the negative side of the things. So that are the symptoms, we can say cognitive symptoms. So the person under the stressful situation, he may have some behavioral symptoms too, like changes in the appetite. He may eat a lot in the stress, or he may eat so less in the stress. He start avoiding the responsibilities. Then he increase the use of alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, etc. That is also the part of the behavioral symptoms. Then he execute more nervous kind of behavior. So that is also behavioral symptoms. After understanding the various symptoms of the stress, the next part is we need to study what are the different types of stress. Yes. So what are the types? First is a good stress, then bad stress, acute distress, chronic distress, physical stress, and episodic acute stress. So these are the major types of the stress. So let's see one by one. So good stress. From the name only we can understand this stress is good for your body. Because of this stress, your stamina increases, your heartbeat increases, your heart start functioning in good manner. So that stress is good for your health, body and mind. So this stress is nothing but one type of exciting, and it is emerging in a short period of time and remain also for short period of time. So that is a good stress. If you take the example, if you are running from the hilltop down, then that time we feel very excited. So that time also we feel the stress. So but that stress is a good stress. When the employee achieve his target in a short period of time or given period of time, then that time also he feel very happy and excited. So that is nothing but the example of the good stress. Then the next type is a bad stress. By the name only we can understand this stress is a bad because it has a negative impact on our body and mind. Like anger, frustration, fear, these are the emotional distress we can see in the bad stress. Then headache, back pain, chest pain, these are the physical distress. Then we can say heartburn, diarrhea, constipation problems. So these are the intestinal distress. The next type of the stress is acute distress. So it is the most common type of the stress. It stay for a short period of time. It comes quickly and leave for the short period, and it is the most intense type of stress. Such type of stress when come very frequently, then it become a habit of the person. Then it is very difficult to come out from this type of stress. Then the next stress type is a chronic distress. So this type of stress arises from long lasting events, different type of circumstances which are beyond the control of the person. And this type of circumstances, this type of incidences stay in the person's life for a long period of time, and they are not able to change that situation, and because of that people come under the stressful situation. That stress is called chronic distress. For example, if the person is transferred from his domain place to any other different place where he is not at all happy at the time of working, where he is having the boss who is always controlling him negative way, his colleagues are not coping up with him or not providing any type of cooperation to him, then he feel very frustrated. But with that situation he has no solution or he cannot overcome to that situation, so he come into the stressful situation. That type of stress is a chronic stress. Then the next type in the stress is a physical stress. When the person carry out the physical work for long period of time, or when the person carry out very heavy type of physical work, then he come with the stressful situation, and that stress is a physical stress. So to overcome this physical stress, the person need proper sleep or relaxation, then he can come out from this situation. Then the next type in the stress, that is episodic acute stress, which is also called as a episodic stress. When the acute stress situation come very frequently, then that stress become episodic acute stress. So in this situation person become very irritable, or that person become very short tempered, and this is very difficult for the person to come out from this situation. So this episodic stress is very dangerous. So to come out from the situation, the person need a proper treatment, behavioral treatment, to fight this situation. So these are the various types of stress. So today we have discussed what is stress, what are the different symptoms of stress, and what are the different types of stress. So I hope you are very clear about these concepts. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share. Thank you so much.